Hey there you guys, welcome back. Today we are going to get this banana prepped for the winter. It's that time of year again. The nighttime temperatures are getting... I'm waving a knife around, this is not safe. The nighttime temperatures are getting down below 10 degrees Celsius, that's about 50 Fahrenheit. So we definitely want to bring these in. As you can probably see, there's some yellowing going on in the leaves. They're not looking very happy. A little bit of bronzing. That's not what you normally see when they're happy. The cold nighttime temperatures, when they dip down, generally you'll start to see brown spots and yellowing and just all around discoloration. So it's about time to do this. We're now coming into October. You'll probably see this first week of October, maybe second week of October. But still, things could still be out at that time, depending on your climate. Like I said, when the nighttime temperatures start steadily dipping down below 50 Fahrenheit or 10 Celsius, you want to start bringing in your tropicals, for sure. Some of them even warmer. They don't really tolerate going down below 15 degrees Celsius. So anyway, I'll bring you in a little bit closer. I'll show you what the leaves are looking like a little bit closer, and then we'll dig it up, and I'll show you what we're going to do. So as you can see, there's yellowing along the edge of the leaf. I'm not seeing too much in the way of brown spots or anything like that, but they're definitely not a very nice color green. They're more of a yellowy color, as you can see. So that's not a happy banana. So anyway, let's get back to it and let's start digging it up. First, we're going to start removing all of the leaves, but I'll show you what I'm going to do in just a moment. So this is the fun part. This is why I had the knife. I'm going to go in here, and we're going to remove all of the leaves except for the main leader one. They call that the cigar leaf. So I'll show you here. It's really simple to cut these leaves off. It's like cutting through butter. They don't need these. They will regrow eventually. Okay. Some people say to leave 2 leaves. I just remove everything because it makes it very difficult to take it inside if I've got leaves all over the place, as you probably will figure out as well. So this is a beautiful leaf. Actually, here's a cigar leaf. I don't know whether you can see it here. There's a small leaf coming up. It hasn't unfurled yet. And then here's a leaf that's completely unfurled. So right now I'm going to keep it at this level. I'm not going to chop any more off at this time, but as I start walking through the house and if it starts hitting the ceiling and stuff, I might chop it off and just leave a stump. So I'm going to do the rest of these bananas here. Put this knife away so we don't hurt anybody. Got a shovel here just off camera. Now with bananas, you don't need to worry about getting a huge root ball. All you really need to do is get the corm out, and then the roots will redevelop. So I'm going to get close to the edge of the plant here. You'll hear all kinds of cracking. That'll be the big fleshy roots getting chopped. The process is generally very easy. And there we go. We got this big ball. I've got some pots over there to the side, so in just a moment I'll bring you a little bit closer and we'll pot this up. Actually, let me see here. We'll just basically pop it into a pot just like that. It's as easy as that. So anyway, just hold on one moment. I'll get my soil ready and bring it a little bit closer to the pot so you can see what we're doing. So I've got a piece of paper towel in the bottom of the pot, obviously, to stop the flow of water. So it still will drain, but it won't. It also keeps the soil in the pot. I've got some mushroom compost that I'm just going to put in the bottom. You don't need to put this in. I just have it, so thought I'd use some. Bananas are heavy feeders, so the more nutrient-rich soil you use, the better they'll do. But you don't really want your plant to grow over the winter. Well, maybe you do. I'm not sure. I personally do not. So now we're going to stick this banana right in the pot there. Now we're going to fill it in with some soil. And pray to God that it's going to stay standing. All right. It's going to require quite a bit of soil. Alright. And if you wanted to make cuttings of these bananas, doing corm or rhizome, or no, it would be corm division, all you would do is you would take this main stem and chop it into quarters and then stick them in some soil, and they will create all kinds of offsets. I've done that in the past with great success, and ended up getting a couple of hundred babies, I'm sure. If you want to look at that process, it's a little further back in my uploads. I'll try to remember to post a link to it in this description. It's always fun to do propagation, especially for a banana that they say doesn't like to produce offsets. So if you have one that you absolutely love, you can make lots more of them. Alright. So I got enough soil in here now, I think. Make sure it's all compacted down. Make sure there's no air pockets. Also, the more you compact it, the more sturdy it will be. I'm going to water it in really, really well. And later on, I will show you, once we do all of the plants, we're going to I'll show you all of the plants down in the basement where they're going to be spending the winter, just so that you have an idea of how I keep them. I've showed you the grow space. They're all going in the grow space, but they're all going to be really close together, having a party down there. So anyway, stay tuned for that video. Stay tuned for more videos on me bringing in plants, showing you how I go about it. Every plant seems to be very similar with its own little differences. So anyway, I will give this a good drink, and happy growing, everyone. And this was some assembly required. All I had to do, you'll see these pins here, just had to slide the blades on and then put the pin in.